Youth campaign organization. Yo abin da kai daidai ne. Bini ambas. Haba farin ciki saka kuka. Haba bakin ciki hana bacci. Kai ma mun yaba maka girma.
Gashi karami amma bakin ciki hana bacci.
Dariya ta hana mana kuka.
Securing the sole presidential ticket of a political party is not a tea party. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar is conscious of this fact. Even before his party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, unveiled its calendar of activities. Atiku began the implementation of a well-laid-out program of activities that could facilitate his intention to clinch the presidential ticket and its proclamation as the PDP standard bearer. The starting point was an intensive consultative drive with the Technical Committee Atiku for President 2023 to all the nooks and crannies of the vast country Nigeria. In simple language, the committee visited all the states of the Federation and had intensive discussions with critical stakeholders within the PDP. Several days and nights of trips to the east, west, south and northern parts of Nigeria began towards the end of December 2021. The goal is unambiguous. It was to convince critical stakeholders about the intention of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, whose acronym AA became a sing-song during the tour, to throw his hat once more into the ring. And so, for several weeks, the committee, headed by the astute political tactician, Engineer Raymond Dopesi, was in all the states: Kano, Kogi, Bauchi, Jigawa, Kebbi, Anambra, Yobe, Sokoto, Plateau, Kaduna, Lagos, Oyo, Ebonyi, Delta, Ekiti, Osun, Imo, Taraba, Cross River, Benue, Jigawa, Abia, Niger, Anambra, Enugu, Gombe, Kwara, Rivers, Zamfara, and of course, the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. In each of the states, though it was purely a consultation drive, no state was left out in heralding the arrival of the Atiku men and women in a manner that clearly portrays a carnival atmosphere.
You are the one we are waiting for. You are the one. You are the one. You are the one we are waiting for. You are the one we know. You are the one we are waiting for. You are the one. You are the one. You are the one we are waiting for.
Majority of the stakeholders who received the members of the committee not only exhibited the best of their hospitality, but equally created time for what looked like a feast.
This lousy upon.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
My own small way of showing a modicum of respect, because I would have felt so bad that my leader came to Abia for any reason without my saying, welcome, sir. Thank you very much.
The takeoff point was the southwest geopolitical zone. Next was the north central zone. The northeast was the port of call. Interestingly, this is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar's zone. Here, politics was already thick in the air as if the presidential elections were the next day. There was open demonstration of affection for AAA. The crowd that received the committee members was large, with individuals expressing the desire that the long-forgotten zone will again, since the First Republic, produce another charismatic leader that Nigeria urgently needs to right the wrongs and confront all the challenges staring the nation in the face.
Do you want Waziri Atiku Abubakar to be president of Nigeria? Do you want Atiku Abubakar as president of Nigeria? Do you want Atiku Abubakar as president of Nigeria? Do you want Atiku Abubakar as president of Nigeria?
The message of Engineer Raymond Dopesi, who at a youthful age held a top political office in one of the states in the zone, was clear. He spoke on the ugly polarization of the country and concluded that what Nigeria needs now is a leader who not only promotes national reconciliation but equally ensures national cohesion, its prosperity and peaceful coexistence.
The agitations for separation or excision from the Federal Republic of Nigeria by our younger sons and daughters in IPOB, in ESN, and whatever the groups are, is as a result of the discrimination and injustice they have suffered growing up in their various areas of endeavor. But these areas require redress. There has been poverty, there have been hunger in the land, there has been disunity. This country has never been as disunited as we have it today. We must be united. The PDP in Gombe State, I am charging you to champion the Northeast unity to deliver a president of Northeast extraction.
The reception in the Northwest geopolitical zone was overwhelming. It was a revelation fit for kings and queens. It was a demonstration of love and likeness for Atiku. The committee held interactive sessions with critical stakeholders in the zone. In each of the states, the leaders bemoaned the worrying challenges facing the nation. For instance, in Jigawa, former minister and governor Alhaji Sule Lamido went down memory lane and concluded that the vision of Nigeria's founding fathers has been thrown into the dustbin of history.
We talk about zoning. After going what we went through zoning again. Look at, fine, we're going to Buhari in zoning. Tell me what is again in Buhari? No, tell me. It's not a northerner. He's a northerner. What is the gain? Pure agony and pain. So to me, if only we can grow as a worker party, if only we can say, as brothers and sisters, what do we do to look for the best, whether north or south, east or west? That's my feeling. Yeah. We'll be there for Nigeria or Nigeria.
We're a very religious country, but whether the religion is here or not here, your search is for a mechanic who is going to repair Nigeria. You have already identified that mechanic. Your wish and your hope and your aspiration is that others will agree that your mechanic, your artisan, will be able to undertake this enormous responsibility of repairing this damage. This Nigeria is damaged. Unless you don't want to admit, but we are a damaged state. We want to repair. no doubt. But it takes so much to repair.
Do you, elders, stakeholders, youth, members of PDP in Yobe State agree that Waziri Atiku Abubakar should run for president? Yes or no?
Yes. Doc Percy did not hide his displeasure at the negative narratives about the state of Nigeria's nation, in which disunity, poverty, insecurity, homelessness, dwindling job opportunities, and educational decay are flourishing.
Nigeria is at the brink of total collapse. Nigeria has become the poverty capital of the world. Nigeria has been recognized as the most difficult country for women to exist in the whole world. Nigeria has been identified as a country where the most unhappy people live in. So, if you look at it, insecurity across the whole country. When we asked for independence in 1960, we were told that this country is going to be flowing with milk and honey. But today, from the northeast to the north central, to the northwest, to the southwest, to the southeast, to the south-south, it is a country flowing with blood. The blood of our children, the blood of our brothers, the blood of our sisters.
We're in a quagmire, let's face it. It is a serious quagmire. Our children are ritualists, they are bandits. I'm talking as a mother. How do we get out of this situation? Are we going to continue scamming the nation? We can't continue the scam. But I'm sure with his experience of yesterday, today, the future is brighter.
If we look at all the indices, we have a son. We have our own child, who though is from the northeast, but is a unifier of Nigeria. We have a son who is experienced. He walked through the civil service and became Deputy Comptroller General of Customs. After that, he contested to be governor of Adamawa State. He won the election. He was elevated from that position to be Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He served for 8 years as Vice President. He brought in the children of Gombe State. He fought and delivered Gombe State to the People's Democratic Party. He has served Nigeria. He has set up industries. He knows what it takes to set up, to get private sector and public sector to be working together.
He clearly possesses the qualities needed of a Nigerian president that will take our country to desired heights. My relationship with him is well recorded. I cannot lay claim to political successes without positive reference to Vice President Atiku Abubakar. For me, it's not about talk. Talk is cheap. I am a man who believes more in action.
A purposeful leadership, which Atiku represents, will put a smile once again on the faces of the citizens. Atiku's experience and track record in the Southeast Committee made what could be described as one of the most profound pronouncements. Doc Percy was categorical that Atiku Abubakar would only serve one term in order to assuage the ill feelings of the people of the zone about political marginalization. He did not mince words when conversing with the people of the zone that Atiku will facilitate a Southeast presidency in 2027.
With the political situation that there is, we need to we needed a little bit of time to do some house and home cleaning, especially in the Southeast. But even according to the PDP rotation that we have, the zoning, we have the tradition of 8 years rotation.
The problem of Nigeria today is not even hunger, neither is it poor infrastructure. It is because we have lost our nation. We may have a country, speaking about geography, but our nation, talking about people loving themselves, respecting themselves, relating with one another as countrymen, we are gradually losing that.
Among the options PDP had, indeed Atiku was the best. I look for character, I look for consistency, I look for competence. When I see how he has invested, how he has managed people, how he has employed people, how he is in pursuit of excellence, I couldn't find anybody at that time that could match those.
The visit to the zone was not only for speech. The committee also adhered to the religious norms to celebrate with those who are joyful and show sympathy and empathy to those in sorrow, as the Atiku men and women paid a condolence visit to the family of the late academic guru, Barrister Charles Iyizoba.
We drove 26 hours to be here to make sure that we are able to pay our respects.
The elders in the zone were not ignored by the committee. It was a demonstration that the wisdom of the old cannot be ignored by the younger elements.
Of all the ministers, from the east, from the west, from the north, I'm the only one still alive today. The southeast, the Igbos of the southeast of Nigeria, are being crushed. They are being treated like slaves in their own country. They are being treated like second-class citizens in their own country. Yet, it was the Igbos that produced the very first nationalists in the country. The peace of Igbo land, of Nigeria as a nation, depends largely on a peaceful resolution of the Igbo question.
One striking feature to the South-South geopolitical zone was the zeal and admiration by the youth and women of Atiku.
We urge all the young people who are in support of the party to come out and support the PDP members. The presidential candidate must not be from the south nor north. We are one. PDP, we are one big family.
Abuja, the seat of Nigerian government, was not ignored by the committee. It is remarkable that some founding members of the PDP warmly received the team.
I have nowhere else to go, and so do many others. So let God help us in our search. Let's get people like Atiku Abubakar put back there and work with the person so we can rebuild our country.
In me, he has one supporter. I know many people are out now, but in a situation like this, you just have to choose one person. We are not saying he's the only qualified, but we are saying perhaps he's the most qualified, or it's outstanding. Thank you for calling here. And if you think there is a role I could play, feel free to reach me.
You have challenged us to actually to wake up, to see to it that our son becomes the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
This is a movement of young people that believe in the unity of our party, united, formidable party spirit that we all imbibe here.
So thank you very much for finding this house worthy to visit and promote this enigma of a person. And I'm sure we shall succeed.
There is a popular saying in the northern part of Nigeria that for a Friday to be beneficial, the signs will emerge on Thursday. Conversely, it is safe to presume that the consultation tour is an indication of the fact that Atiku Abubakar, AA, will be the candidate to beat in the jostling for the PDP sole presidential ticket and invariably the February 25th, 2023 presidential elections.
Youth campaign organization, your abanda kai daidai ne, bini ambas, haba farin ciki saka kuka, haba bakin ciki hana bacci, kai ma mun